Everyone, it's Giselle here with part 2 of the energy reading, and this is for our counterparts. So there is the energies and the advice from the universe and messages from us to them. Let's make a start. Whoa, hold on a moment. These keep slipping. Let me just place these in the middle because that's going to get on my nerves. Right. Okay. Energies for our beloveds. How do they see themselves at the moment? And we have justice. So what this is telling me is that they have come to a point in their life where they feel that they can no longer stand for certain things. Perhaps it is, connections in their lives, or maybe their work or something, that's really bothering them. And they feel that now that they've been way too kind and way too soft-spoken and really need to stand up for what they believe in. Perhaps situations with maybe current karmic situations need to start coming to an end, and justice needs to be served. How do they see us? Temperance. So they see us as the angel that can bring balance, can bring meaning into their life. So they recognize that within us. The current energy that's going on with them at the moment is the Knight of Wands. So there's this fiery energy, this wanting to move forward, wanting to fix things and move forward at a rapid pace, to catch up, I feel. What's currently going on around them energetically as well. Puss in Boots, wit. What I feel this is saying is that they've been in situations where they've had to use their judgment, have their wits about them. Be clever with the choices that they make. We've had this card before. I think this was in the masculine reading. So, a time to say goodbye. Something is about to end for now. This keeps coming up, doesn't it? I'm sure in my last reading it came up for the masculine, and now it's come up again. So with this, I feel this is in line with the Justice card at the start. Situations are coming to a head for them, are needing to come to an end. I know it says, coming to an end for now. I feel perhaps, I sense that this is to do with their love lives. Let me just see if I can pull a clarifier. Okay. Yeah. I got a card here saying change the scenery. So I feel this could well be to do with having to change the circumstances. Time to say goodbye to those circumstances that no longer serve them. Situation having to change. Maybe it's a relationship having to end. The for now bit is what I feel is going to have to be the change of scenery. So maybe a relationship's going to end with one person and needs to resume. They don't want to be not in a relationship, but they just want to be with someone else. I feel that could be that. Next card. Poe. Time for change. To learn something new. To use technology and gadgets with wisdom. Again, change. The Knight of Wands energy. I feel some counterparts are starting to disconnect from social media more. Don't feel like posting so much about their personal lives, and perhaps need to use it in a different way. to disconnect from that and to use their whatever they have to their disposal, use it wisely, you know, to not be so careless, and to change their attitudes to how they used to be. Hope that makes sense to people. So time for new approaches, you know, to learn something new, to learn to use things in a different way. But yeah, time for change once again. The next card for them is knowledge, study, learning, education. I feel this falls in line again with learning something new. Perhaps, I don't always feel this is to do with actual learning. It could well be to do with, well, you know, not learning practical things, maybe not studying, but perhaps learning things in life. Learning how to do relationships differently. Learning how to be around people differently, you know? Just having a new approach, perhaps learning how to communicate differently as well. Speaking of communication, telepathy, non-verbal communication, energetic pulses, mind reading. I feel this is to do with the divine counterparts awakening more to their third eye, crown chakra energies, using telepathy. And this is encouraging us, if we want to communicate and we're not able to do so verbally, do it telepathically. Link each other's hearts together and send emotions to your beloved. And that way, they'll be able to pick that up. Because I feel that this card is telling us to be aware that their telepathy is increasing. Their, you know, 5D powers are activating, manifestation powers, all of that good stuff. Next card for our beloveds is adventure. Dare to do things differently. Manifest your travel dreams. Travel dreams. Move to a new location. Again, this is to do with change. Doing things differently. The old doesn't work for you anymore. You must try and approach things differently. And I feel this is, you know, the fast pace, Knight of Wands energy attached to this card as well. They just want to make a change and do things differently, make, you know, the necessary changes to apply a new approach to their life, because it's insanity if you're constantly doing the same things over and over and expecting a different result. So they've caught on to that and really want to try a fresh approach, or are being so encouraged by the universe to do that. Final energy card for our beloveds is inspiration. What I feel this is saying is that they are using their 5D powers more, using the third eye, using the crown. You pick up inspiration from the realm of imagination, which is the realm that goes beyond the physical, beyond the third dimension, and that is very good. I'm very pleased with this, you know, to hear that this is what is going on with them, that they're picking up those gifts on the spiritual plane even more. So let's have a little look at the advice from the universe for our beloveds. First card is Mauve. Enjoy clear hearing. Wow. Okay. Well, that fits in really nicely. This is the color purple. You know, activating the third eye and crown chakras. I'm not sure if there is such a thing as an ear chakra. I feel that this is what they're saying, is to activate those ear chakras, to hear messages from spirit, to pick up those messages. And again, the next card is purple again, Say thank you. This is Spirit encouraging our beloveds to be in that space of gratefulness. Because when you are grateful, you are in the right vibration to be able to receive miracles into your life. And so they're encouraged to do that from the universe. The next message for them is, when it comes to matters of the heart, there is no right or wrong. Every choice you make expands your understanding of life and love. So I feel that this is linked in with perhaps our beloveds feeling a little bit bad for how they have approached certain situations, especially to do with their divine loves. They haven't perhaps done things the best that they can. There's this air of feeling sorry, of remorse. But this is Spirit encouraging them that, things have happened for a reason, and that there is no right or wrong. If you found your beloved, there is no way that they can step a foot wrong on this journey, and that everything will fall into place and everything has happened for a reason. So the next card is Law of Attraction. Again with the purple. Relationships and activities that you once enjoyed are now changing as you become more sensitive and aware of energies. So they're saying, again, this is a confirmation of our beloveds stepping even more into that third eye crown chakra energy, where they are starting to recognize that what once was working for them on the physical plane is no longer working for them, whether that's relationships with people, whether that's their work, their values, having to reevaluate everything so that it is in line with the new person that they are becoming. Peacefulness. You recognize that balance, kindness, and love bring calmness to your soul. So, Spirit is encouraging them to seek out and embrace that inner peace that they are feeling. Oh, excuse me, hold on. Holding this really awkwardly because my phone is charging and it's giving my fingers cramps. So, yeah. Spirit is encouraging our beloveds to embrace that peace, that inner calm, to disconnect from the world around them, and to take the time to really encourage that inner peace, to calm the waters around them, to calm the waters of their mind. Next card for them is Wise Soul. Your soul carries ancient wisdom. Please embrace it, as you have the knowledge to help those around you. So again, this is saying our beloveds are elevating to a higher state of being, to a different level of consciousness. And this is encouraging them to really embrace that new side of them. Wow. I mean, all the cards, even for us, were so falling in line one after the other, and this is a theme of our beloveds are ascending, whereas it was telling us to take a step back and to give up control to the universe. This is encouraging our beloveds to elevate and to embrace that new elevated state that they have found themselves in. That's very encouraging. The next card for them is Hobbies. Oh, didn't I read something to do with hobbies in a previous one? I'm sure there was. Oh, here. Falls in line with this one. So relationship and activities that you once enjoyed are now changing as you become more sensitive and aware of energies. And this hobbies card, I feel, does match up with that. So it's encouraging them to find new hobbies. What once they may have enjoyed may be different now, and they need to really embrace that new spiritual side, not be afraid of it, and to have new hobbies. Perhaps have meditation as a hobby, yoga, all these beautiful, peaceful and tranquil pastimes, reading reading spiritual books, or perhaps creating things from a very third eye crown chakra perspective. This is beautiful. The next card from the Romance Angels for them is religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. Now, I don't always resonate with this religious part of things, but certainly with the spiritual part. As they are becoming more and more aware of their third eye and crown chakra activation, they are urged to embrace that new spiritual path on this journey by the universe. So, wow, that is beautiful. And they're embracing that more and more as they are elevating their consciousness. The final card, and this is a message from us to them, is we are soulmates. Not just soulmates, come on, we are twin flames. We have been created together. And I feel that they are warming up to that now. I know some people have been saying things like, well, if I tell them about my twin flame journey, they just don't get me. You know, you can't expect people to just click into that idea straight off. They may take their time. They may deny it. They may... it's to protect... they do these things to protect themselves. And I know sometimes it seems awfully cruel when they don't give you that recognition. But this is a nudge from Spirit. Not just a message from us to them, but also from Spirit saying to us, don't worry about it, right? We are soulmates, twin flames. They are aware of that. So, yeah, relax. Things will happen and unfold as they should. So that is a beautiful message to end on. And again, if you would like a personal reading with me, please click the link down below. I am offering up to 30% off for my January sale. It's the biggest sale I've ever had on my website so far. So please read up on that. If you click to my spiritual coaching page, it will be under special promotions. And I'll be more than happy to help you if you feel that you could benefit from talking with me. Thank you all so much for listening and tuning into my readings. Have a beautiful day. Namaste.